guys, I'm Anarky bringing you the chaos.
And I'm Goblin Green. And this is yet another video that Alcatraz is not here for.
How many is that now?
I don't know, it's probably like 10. We're reviewing Superman 2, Christopher Reeves.
So this movie had two directors, Richard Lester and Richard Donner. But yes, those two directed it. Jerry Siegel, who gets the credit because he created the character.
Yeah.
And for story, it's done by Mario Puzo. He did the story and he did the screenplay.
Mario Puzo's a good writer.
Yeah, he did the story and the screenplay.
Yeah.
David Newman also helped with the screenplay. And Leslie
okay.
Newman also did the screenplay.
He's okay.
It's a she first.
Whatever, they're all the same.
Alright, so those people...
I don't see them as genders. They're just...
Okay, shut up. Okay, so those are like three. So you know the writer. What movies has he done?
I don't fucking remember.
Okay, but he is a good writer.
Yeah, I've heard his name around Hollywood, so he's good, I guess.
Okay, so this movie has quite a few characters and is, you know, the second in the Superman... What is it now? It's not a trilogy. It's a series. Right? It'd be a series? Yeah, because there's 5.
Yeah. Alright, so Superman...
Let's get... Okay, so before we get any further into this review, we like to preference that, yes, we have respect for the movies of Superman because we know they were made with some great effects for its time, just like Star Wars. So we do respect it. We respect Christopher Reeves and how much work he put into it and all the love and support that was put into this movie. Okay.
Right?
Now you can rip it.
But that doesn't mean it's immune from criticism. It can still be criticized regardless of how much you like it. Other people are allowed to have other opinions. That's basically the line of our channel.
Yep.
And our opinions are very weird, so...
Yeah.
Whatever. So expect this review to be pretty weird. Alright, so...
Different.
So...
We have Gene Hackman playing Lex Luthor again in this movie, who I thought did better in this movie than he did the first, definitely.
Yeah.
I enjoyed him a little bit more. Some of his humor was actually a lot better, but sometimes it was eh.
It's kind of weird to see people praise this Lex.
Yeah.
Right, but he's like pretty energetic and he's a fucking goofball.
Yeah.
Like especially in the first one.
Yeah.
Second one he tones it down a bit, but he's still very much a goofball.
Yeah.
And like it's Jesse Eisenberg, he's weird and that's different, I guess.
And he also has hair.
Yeah, there you go.
But Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
Hair.
I'm not saying they're similar or whatever. I'm just saying that both of them, for me, didn't get Lex right, in my personal opinion. Yeah. I just didn't like how in Superman, in the Christopher Reeve Superman, he like wasn't even a businessman. He's just kind of just a dick.
Yep.
And he's just like secret underground villain or some shit. It was retarded. I hated it. At least with like the fucking Batman vs Superman Lex, he owns a goddamn corporation. For fuck's sake. Anyways.
Alright.
Gene Hackman was really good. He's a really great actor. He's a really great villain. Yes. I thought he did a great performance, and of course, because it's cheesy Superman, I'll let this Lex go.
Yeah, he's not the best Lex, and he missed out on some of the character, but I do agree with Goblin. He was a good part of the movie, and I enjoyed some of his lines. Some of his line delivery and stuff was good, and it made me chuckle a little bit.
Exactly.
Christopher Reeves is Superman and Clark Kent.
Amazing.
Did you know he played both characters?
Yeah.
Did you know? I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Superman, he played... Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
How does it make any sense?
I don't know.
They're two different characters.
I don't know. Hey, Alcatraz. Do you understand this, Alcatraz?
Yeah, okay, anyways, so basically what do we have? There's nothing we can say. He was amazing. Next.
He was actually really good. One of my favorite things about him was just the presence he gave and his overall, like, emotions to everything. He really does care, and you can see that. And I told Goblin, I was like, if he was like young and still around in this age, I definitely want him to play Superman with Ben Affleck's Batman. I think they'd be a really interesting duo, especially with, you know, the way he is, and he's got that Superman face and the twirl and stuff. And it's great.
Yeah,
he's great.
There's not much I can say about him.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Christopher Reeves. I'm sorry, 2004.
Anyways, not much I can say about him. He was people already said a shitload about him. Pretty much like one of the best Supermans ever. Definitely. I mean, he captured the humor, the charm, and he also got a really good Clark Kent.
Yeah, he really nailed the essence of Superman. If you want to know what Superman is as a character, Christopher Reeves did a really good job as him. He is Superman.
Like, I mean, he was like one of the best parts of the film.
Yeah, he was one of the best parts of the film.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah, him and like the music really helped carry.
Him and the music.
The music. Oh my god.
Next.
Alright, we have Ned Bailey as Otis, Lex's sidekick for like 2 seconds.
Oh, he's lame and stupid. Next.
We have Jackie Cooper as Perry White, he was okay. I loved it when he gets like put into the ceiling. And then
It's like a foam tile. It's not even like a ceiling. Shows me a tile knocks him out. Anyway, yeah. Next.
We have Sarah Douglas as Ursa, one of Zod's like minions out of the.
I liked her.
She was good. She had a really good presence, and she was like a strong female character.
None of them exist. There's none that exist.
None.
Zero.
No, she didn't need to say a lot for you to understand. She had her own character trait of collecting like badges and stuff, which was interesting. I wish we would have got a little bit more from her, but what we got was good though. I'm not too many complaints on her.
Yeah, she's good. Next.
Then we have Margaret Kidder as Lois Lane. Your favorite character in the DC.
Every Lois. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm not even kidding. Every Lois Lane I've ever seen is a meh. I never cared for Lois Lane at all.
See, I liked Lois Lane in Man of Steel because she was actually doing stuff.
Yeah.
But then in Batman vs Superman, they kind of ruined her for me.
Yeah.
But like, she was my favorite Lois Lane. This one was okay. I just never really liked Lois Lane. I'm gonna be completely honest. I know she's classic and she needs to be with Superman, but I've never really jived with the character of Lois Lane. I've always just seen it like, and you know what sucks too is like she has potential, but every time every writer's like, oh, Superman saves her. Yeah. Oh, Superman saves her. Oh, she goes over her head. Superman saves her. There's only so many times that can happen before she begins to just be like, whatever. Yeah, I agree. She needs better character trait in Justice League because she's gonna be in Justice League. She better have a fucking purpose. I like what they're doing with her in Justice League. What they're doing with the trailers with her.
She discovers that Steppenwolf's the villain.
Hey, that would actually be like not obvious though.
Oh no, no at the end.
Oh, at
when
the
they've
end.
already fought him.
Yeah, okay.
She's like, oh my god, this bullet from the parademon scanned it.
Oh my god.
Anyways, then next.
Anyways, we have Jack O'Halloran as Nun, Zod's other dude.
Strong.
The Marcel.
Alcatraz.
Sorry, the Alcatraz of the group.
Yeah, he was okay. I didn't really care.
I thought he was fine.
Yeah.
He was pretty funny. I love his facial reactions.
Yeah.
What was his thing? Oh yeah, he always wanted to like try and use the lasers.
Yeah, he tried to use lasers the last one to learn it because he's stupid.
Yeah, because he was dumb. He was like the dumb kind of comedy relief. I love his combat. He just kind of flies at them.
Yeah. And
then goes right through the wall. It's great.
Yeah, when you're drunk, I like to dub that as when you're drunk and you can't stand anymore. Just him in the wall.
Let's see if there's anyone else that really needs.
Zod.
Zod hasn't even been Where is Zod? Zod's not even like listed. What the fuck? Hang on. I gotta go through this. Okay, good. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's not even at the top. Terrence Stamp as General Zod. Good actor, definitely.
Presence, he got the presence right.
Yes.
That's what's important about Zod, he got the presence right.
I actually liked his writing. His writing was good.
They did Zod.
Like the way they did his like dialogue and stuff really clashed well with the character. Kneel before Zod! Kneel! No, I really liked him. I thought he was good. He was one of the other parts. Okay, so the 3 parts that carry this movie.
Music, Superman, Zod.
Yes, done. Bam. That was it. Those were the 3 parts. So that's pretty much all the characters. General Zod was good. Let's get into the story, which is Goblin's favorite part about this movie.
Okay, so, here's the deal. Fuck me. So Superman... Fuck, it's stupid. Superman takes a bomb into space, and it explodes and shatters the Phantom Zone, which conveniently was floating by. And then the 3 prisoners, because there's only 3, I guess, just Zod, even though they've been in prison, but whatever. It breaks open and they go to the moon, and they fight an astronaut, and they come to Earth, and then Superman goes on a romantic, like, 5-month fucking vacation with Lois, and lets Zod take over the Earth.
It doesn't notice, and he even knew too. Actually, he did know.
He did know. He could hear it, but anyway,
he just didn't want to. He didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah. So basically, our hero basically was just like, you know, I could save the Earth and like stop Zod before he gets to the presidency and the world surrenders to him.
Yeah.
But I really want to have sex with Lois Lane.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna choose that, and we'll just hit people later.
Oh, and Lex shows up. There you go. And and Superman beats him. Beats Zod. There you go.
Oh, sure.
That's it. That's the plot. I hate it. It's retarded.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's got some definitely glaring problems. I think it starts out okay, and then
oh my god! And then Niagara Falls. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Also, we gotta talk about. By the way, by the time you've seen this, probably already seen Superman 1, and I've complained that Superman 1 was really slow. This is a little less slow, but by God, the slow scenes are painful.
It's every scene. The pacing is just really slow and really off, and it just doesn't clash well. We want things to move faster.
Is blowing people for like 5 minutes of just him going, and like people just flying around. I'm like, I don't care. And then they think Superman got killed by 2 trucks. Great, awesome, lovely. And then it's just like the fucking Niagara Falls scene was ass. Every scene in the Fortress of Solitude with Superman and Lois, I hated.
The Fortress of Solitude design itself, I'm not really a big fan. It's cool and it's unique, but where's the giant key? Everyone could just fly in.
Yeah, but I just the pacing just is so fucking slow.
Also,
and we're not asking for a million action scenes, by the way. Just gonna say that we're not asking for a million action scenes. We're asking for interesting dialogue between the characters. We don't get that.
Also, scenes drag on way too long. Like, their flying scenes, you could have literally sped up the footage and at least did that for us.
I was like, no offense to people who love this movie, but I could feel myself aging. I just feel myself getting older.
There was like one point during the movie where I was almost like done with the movie. When was that again? What happened there? I was like, remember I like threw my goldfish?
Oh yeah.
I just like leaned back.
Gotta use your heart or something.
Oh yeah, I was like, don't use your mind.
Use your heart.
Use your heart. Follow your heart. It was like I literally threw my goldfish in a fit of rage and like, so like, no, it was.
All right, I'm okay.
Want to know a piece of trivia?
Yeah, go.
All right. John Williams actually wasn't able to compose for this movie because he was doing The Emperor Strikes Back, so. He actually allowed them to use his music, and he also referred them to another composer that could help do his music. So it's not actually John Williams doing his music.
That's nice. Okay.
It's still his theme, but it's done by someone else. You could tell because it is slightly different. I mean, like, you can definitely tell. It's not used as often either, which is kind of annoying because I really like the theme. And it's one of my favorite parts about these movies is the theme. I literally just watch them for the theme.
I think that's it. I'm done.
Yep. All right. So
ratings.
Let's go ratings. You go first because you have a fucking bone to pick with this thing.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna preface this again by saying I like slow movies. I like dialogue-heavy movies. I hate the dialogue in this movie. I hate the story. The villains are good. The heroes are good. Just the story they're in is AIDS. This is like supposed to be the best one, and I was just like, it's like slightly better than the first one. So, like, I mean, for that, I'll give it, like, I don't know, 5.5. Honestly. I'm so burnt out on this fucking movie.
Yeah, you and I were talking about what the rating would be earlier while we were watching the movie.
Like,
and we had the exact same, like, kind of gripes with that I feel, too.
Like,
the effects were fine.
Yeah.
The characters were good. Well, the main character, the villains and heroes. And Lex was...
I like to say if I was voting on it, like, as a film classic, I'd probably give it like an 8, but like as like a movie that I would want to like sit down and watch.
We have to sit down and watch this movie, right?
Exactly. So like in terms of like impact on cinema, it's like an 8.
Yeah.
But like in terms of like a movie that I would love to watch again or whatever, it's like a fucking 5.5.
I mean, like for me, as soon as the Superman theme kicks in, I'm like singing and enjoying it and having fun. But this movie really does have some major storytelling problems with the fact that Superman just decides he doesn't want to be a hero for a bit.
Yeah,
and then, like, the fact that Zod just takes over in a few days and then blows people away. And scenes drag on way longer than they need to drag on, which kind of kills some of the tension. I mean, like, Zod blowing for 2 minutes, do we really need that?
No.
Maybe cut that in half or even more than half and it would have been good. I feel like they're just trying to extend the runtime to get as many,
Dude, that feels like 2 hours there.
Yeah, it definitely feels like 2 hours. And I don't. For me, one of the biggest rules with watching a movie in theaters or just in general is if you're checking your watch or the time, the movie has failed. If you're always constantly checking the time, the movie has failed to entertain you.
It's true.
I never want to go, okay, what the fuck is the time on the movie? What's the time? How long have I been sitting here watching this? I never want to do that. As soon as I'm doing that, I automatically know the movie has failed. So I'm going to give it, I think, I actually agree with you a lot. 5.5 out of 10. That's the most it deserves. As a classic like film that changed film history and stuff, yeah, definitely an 8 or 9 out of 10. But as like a movie today that I would have to sit down and watch, 5.5. I just can't.
And it really did popularize Superman. I mean, we're not intentionally trying to be cunts to this film. We're just giving you our honest opinion, and we are saying it's a great film classic. We just don't like it that much.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Well, like, it's just, like, if I want to listen to the Superman theme, I'll just go on YouTube. I'm not going to go watch the movie just near Superman's theme.
Anyways.
So I'm gonna rate it on IMDb right now a 5 out of 10. So there we go. There you go.
Anyways.
Bam, 5 out of 10 now. There you guys go. Alright, see you guys. Bye.